service on Sunday afternoon, and someone sitting beside us pointed to Norman and said, "The person up there is also a Lutheran pastor." I said, "Well, we must get to know this couple." The thing that I remember about that first meeting were Marian's enchanting brown eyes and her smile. We had a fraternity song when I was in college entitled "Brown Eyes," and when I saw Marian, that song always came back to mind. We enjoyed especially sharing a table with them for a couple of months twice in the assisted living dining room, and that's where we learned to know them well. We were amazed at how determined Marian was to do everything for herself that she possibly could. She was determined to eat and to do everything else with her left hand, difficult as that was. Sometimes expressing herself was not the easiest thing, but if someone had missed a couple of meals, Marian was the one who would welcome them and let them know we were glad that they were back. I'm sorry I didn't have the privilege of knowing Marian when she was in the prime of life, when her ship was under control, as you tell me she sometimes said. I can imagine her taking her and Norman taking each grandchild on separate vacations. What memories those must give to you. But as I thought about what I might say here, the one verse came to mind that's often read at funerals. "Let not your hearts be troubled. Ye believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions." And with what you were just saying, mansions seem to fit very well. Of course, we know that's trying to describe the indescribable. Someone trying to get around the inconsistency of a house with mansions said, "In my Father's house are many dwelling places." Who would want to live in a dwelling place? Marian would have been repugnant about that. Someone else said, "In my Father's house are many apartments." The best we can do, I think, is to say, "In my Father's house are many mansions." And it's so good to know that Marian no longer has to wrestle with half of her body, useless, unable to function. She's fully restored in every way, and even better, she's experiencing what really cannot be described, life in the presence of God. One of my favorite passages is, "Eye hath not seen, ear hath not heard, neither hath entered into the heart of man the things that God hath prepared for those who love him." Today we grieve the loss of Marian, but today we also rejoice that she is in the presence of God, fully restored, experiencing the indescribable, something you and I cannot imagine, until the time comes for us to join her and God's family in that wonderful realm of heaven. Let us now read responsively Psalm 23. "The Lord is my shepherd,
I shall not be alone.
He makes me lie down in green pastures.
He leads me beside still waters.
He revives my soul.
He guides me along right pathways for his name's sake.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil.
For you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me.
You spread a table before me in the presence of those who trouble me.
You anoint my head with oil, and my cup is running over.
Surely your goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life.
And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Ghost.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
For those of you who can't stand, would you stand, please?